How's it going, guys? Genesis Crypto here, and today we have a video on is the Bitcoin bubble popping? This bubble that everybody likes to talk about. Now, first of all, let me just talk about really quickly what a Bitcoin bubble is. Pretty much what a Bitcoin bubble is Bitcoin is this thing that's being inflated like a little bubble, and it's going up, 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 and eventually it'll pop. It'll go back down, be destroyed, no longer a thing, done for, right? In this video, we are going to be touching on the Bitcoin bubble. What does that mean? Is this even a thing? And is it happening right now? And is Bitcoin even a bubble? Well, obviously, for those of you guys who know my channel, I support Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I do not think, personally, Bitcoin is a bubble. I don't at all think Bitcoin will ever be a bubble. It's not a bubble. It's a currency that's trying to be a worldwide thing. That's why implementations like Lightning Network and all that beautiful stuff is happening, guys. We're going to see the proof of work. See, you saw what I did there? Pow, algorithm. Anyways, if you guys want, right over here, genesiscrypto.com, you could join our Discord. We have achieved over 50 people now. That is awesome. We're all conversating and talking there. It's a great place to share information and all that beautiful stuff. That's the server right there. My social media is right here if you guys want to follow me on any of them. This one right here is Steam It, and the resources that I have available for all of you guys to use: altcoin resources, mining, and Bitcoin resources, all in one beautiful area. Even the Bitcoin's official white paper, I actually found it very interesting. That's why I added it to my website. You just see like the actual information of Bitcoin on the official website, bitcoin.org. This is the official white paper that was released by Satoshi Nakamoto. I think it says his name on the top over here. Yeah, right here, Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, guys, now let's get right into the video. First up, Bitcoin is dying. Bitcoin is dying. Now, you guys are obviously seeing this very low price, 6,727, and this is obviously a huge drop down from the very high 20,000 that we had in December 2017. But if we really look at the charts, we really look at the charts and see what's going on, it'll tell a different story, right? Now, this whole death cross thing is getting a lot of people scared. A lot of people are wanting to sell out because of the death cross. And obviously, if the Bitcoin's price is going down, that means people are literally taking their money out of Bitcoin and doing it into fiat or other altcoins, right? Now, that is obvious that more people are wanting to be dismayed and get out of Bitcoin, right? So, is Bitcoin a bubble? Is everybody going to get out of Bitcoin? Well, there's a lot of people like you and me that support Bitcoin way too much and put way too much money into Bitcoin and keep that money in there. You know, not everybody's going to get out of Bitcoin, obviously. Not everybody's going to stop believing in Bitcoin, and not everybody's going to believe in Bitcoin, and not everybody's going to keep their money in Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So, of course, Bitcoin can go down in price like how it's been doing now. But Bitcoin will never truly go away. And that's why I don't believe Bitcoin is a bubble, because there's too many people, there's too much resources, the technology is too grand, there's too much in stake, I guess, that people would not want to support Bitcoin completely at all. At least the majority, 90% of everybody just says, no more Bitcoin. We like how it is, the government, the fiat. Obviously, we don't like how it is. Bitcoin is here for that reason, obviously, right? Now, I want to show you guys a different story. I want to show you guys that this pricing is not even that bad. It's only bad for cloud mining. Now, let me show you guys what I mean by that. It is horrible for cloud mining because Bitcoin's difficulty is constantly going up, and by big numbers, right? So if Bitcoin's price is going down and difficulty is going up, you're going to lose a whole lot of money. You're not just going to lose a whole lot of money, but you're also going to continue losing money if Bitcoin stays in that price, right? Now, I would like to believe that Bitcoin's difficulty can go down again, like in the month of November 2017, because Bitcoin's price is going down. But honestly, usually that's not even the case. Even for low lows, that's usually not the case. Right over here in November, actually October, around here, this was the difficulty, as you guys can see right there, on 8. See that right there? That number right there was an 8. And that difficulty was with the pricing. Let's see October 15, 2017. Let's scroll back really quickly. October, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, around here, guys. So Bitcoin's price was actually around, oh yeah, we're in 2016. October right there. Bitcoin's price was around 4,776, guys. That was the price of Bitcoin, and the difficulty was way less. Actually, it was more than half less. All right, guys. Now, what happened? Well, exponential growth, obviously. The whole 20,000 pricing that went up around November all the way to December. Look at that, right? And then we constantly got more and more difficulty all the way up to number 24, right? What does this mean? That means if Bitcoin were to ever go back to the pricing of 4,000, we would stay with this difficulty, this horrible difficulty, which means things would be really bad, really, really bad. Now, the good part about it is if Bitcoin becomes unprofitable, people are going to not want to mine, which means the difficulty is going to be naturally start going low. However, we don't want to just have the difficulty go down. We want to be profitable, right? We always want to be profitable when it's mining and cloud mining, all that stuff. The reason why I'm talking about cloud mining is because it goes with this whole Bitcoin bubble fiasco. It goes with losing price and losing profits and losing adoption and all that stuff. It goes with it. So the difficulty is a problem. Cloud mining is a problem. I actually don't suggest investing into it right now because it's really not profitable at all. It's only if you get the lifetime contracts from CCG mining, then it's like kind of fine. But if you don't, then if you get like, for example, the 1 year Hashflare contracts, you might lose money in the end of the day if Bitcoin's price does not go back to like 15,000, 20,000, which is the pricing that it should be according to the difficulty right now, right? But anyways, obviously it's not. It's going down. It's going drastically down. However, this is the story that I wanted to show you guys. All right? If we look at it from when it first started going exponentially up, which I don't even want to say all the way down here because this wasn't full exponential growth. It even went down a little bit. It started the exponential growth around here. Right around here in September the 21st. So early October, right? Not up here because this was just a matter of a few days, as you guys can see right there. So it started around right here, around late September 2017. Bitcoin's price was at 3,735, guys. All right? It was an infant price. It was double less than what we have the pricing right now. Now, in December, Bitcoin had an exponential growth. And I've talked about this a lot on my channel. I'm going to talk about it again real quickly. In Bitcoin, 2017 December, it was the highest, biggest topic of 2017 ending, right? Everybody was talking about Bitcoin. Everybody wanted to know about Bitcoin. Everybody was just going crazy about Bitcoin. Google searches showed Bitcoin as one of the top searches in Google. So, of course, we're going to have this exponential growth. This crazy. Look at this, guys. This is in a matter of a day from 11,000 all the way up to 13,800. That was in a matter of 1 day. That's one candlestick. All right, guys? So, this is crazy exponential growth. We were not... Well, we were going to see this price, obviously. But it wasn't a price Bitcoin was ready for. And obviously, for those of you guys who were in December 2017, it showed that Bitcoin did not need that pricing yet. Why? Because the transaction fees were up to like $10 to $20 per transaction you wanted to do. Bitcoin's transaction speed was slow as balls up to like a day or two. Okay, there was huge problems with this pricing. There was huge problem with this adoption because the transactions per second that Bitcoin can handle currently is not up to par with a adoption as far as the 20,000 and all that kind of stuff. So of course, a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people were like, hey, I thought Bitcoin was this awesome thing that transactions were cheap and we could send money quickly and all that stuff. And it showed to be completely the opposite. It showed actually to be worse at the time, right? Lightning Network wasn't adopted. There was no new implications of Bitcoin to be able to handle this kind of adoption of the pricing of 20,000, this exponential growth. So of course, it's going to go down. And it went up to as down as 10,432. As you guys can see, this very extended candle right here, a 1 day candle right there, right? It went down, but back up because obviously there's going to be some kind of resistance. And then back down, and then it was doing a head and shoulder kind of movement. And then it went really down, even downer than right now, guys. Look, 5,868. But then it recuperated. The markets recuperated a little bit, 11,000. But then it started steadily going down. I'm actually not worried about this pricing that we're looking at right now, 7,733. Because if you look at it long term, if we're ignoring the exponential growth, guess what, guys? Let me draw the little line right here. Starting from right there, all the way to here, it's still growing. If we ignore this exponential growth right here, guess what, guys? Bitcoin is still growing, because any exponential growth is deemed to go back down. That's just how naturally things go. Any exponential growth. We don't even need to be talking about charts or Bitcoin or anything like that. Any growth, any grand growth that you have, you'll be met with a loss eventually. It's just the way of the world for some reason. It's not the way of the world. It's more of the way of human emotions, right? There's a theory or whatever the hell that shark actions and all these kind of stuff are all induced and used and manipulated by human emotion. And it's true, because if we're feeling scared about Bitcoin crashing, we're gonna sell off, if this, that, it's all about emotions, really. And that's why the charts are so unpredictable, because just like how emotions from humans are unpredictable, you know what I mean? But guys, don't be worried about this. Even if it goes as down as 5,200, which I really doubt, I hope not. It can go to that pricing. It has went down to 5,868, so possibility, right? So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover today on this video, guys. Bitcoin will go back up. For those of you guys who know about the blockchain technology and the implications and the amazing future that Bitcoin has for us, cryptocurrency in general has for us, then guess what, guys? You shouldn't be worried whatsoever. The only thing you should be worried about is short-term problems. Like, for example, if you're day trading, this might be a big problem for you. If you're doing cloud mining, like I told you guys earlier, that's going to be a big problem for you guys, and so on and so forth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do daily cryptocurrency videos, guys, so make sure you guys subscribe down below. Make sure you guys leave a like in this video. Let me know if you guys liked this video, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Take care.